Welcome back to another one of our shipping videos, and it's pretty hard for me this week to follow up from Davy K last week. He did a really fantastic job standing in for me. I was off on my travels and had a really nice week away, but it's good to be back here, good to be doing a shipping video, and I'll do my best to entertain you today. So we've got a really great selection of guitars actually to share with you. Some beautiful customs and some real standout pieces like this absolutely incredible Synergy X20 super treble harp guitar. So you got to wait to the end to see that. Also this week we have quite a few candy stripe padauk guitars. There's 4 going out, and we're also just after this going to be filming pick of the week, which will be going out next Monday, and that's padauk guitars. So definitely the theme this week is padauk, and as we go through we'll talk about them and why they're so beautiful. Just such a beautiful color, and in various configurations you can see how the colors will work. So, and that's what's so nice about our shipping videos. You just get to see all the different varieties and colors, see how they go together, and I'll tell you a little bit about the different models as we come through. So we're going to jump in with Clint in California, and this is the first guitar today, a really fine example of the Virtuo. And so it's a Virtuo with black quilted maple. And I love the inlay here. It's the white vines with the leaves on the fretboard and the black hardware, and just really nice contrast, all the nice dark black colors and tones, and then the white fretboard inlay just seems to really pop off the fretboard. Back and sides is a black carbon, and again just goes beautifully with that black quilted maple on the top. So talking about quilted maple, it's been quite hard to get new stock quilted maple over the last while, but we did get a really nice batch in, so wait for a veneer unboxing video. Should be coming out very soon. We're going to be replenishing our stocks of quilted maple, and it's just divine. So next up is Kevin from Lincoln, and this is a beautiful example of the X7. So the X7 is our more compact, smaller body guitar, and in this one it's been done with the vibrant purple, vibrant weave with transparent purple over the top, and it just pops. Same inlay as the previous one, the white vines, and I think that looks beautiful. The white and purple go really well together. Again, that purple vibrant back and sides, and the HyVibe pickup system. Really great combination with our smaller body guitars. We put it on all our guitars and it works really well, but something about a more compact travel guitar. If you were using this as a traveling guitar, this HyVibe, the system, the versatility that it gives, just to me seems like a really fantastic match.
All right then, here we go.
So then we have Robert in California, and Robert has gone for an X10. So the X10 is just a slightly bigger body than the X7, but it has the full scale length. So whereas the X7 is a 24-inch scale, this is a 25.5-inch scale. It has a slightly slimmer nut width, a nice, very slim, very fast profile neck, very easy to play. More of an electric kind of feel on this, but fantastic acoustic guitar. And but also it's a really great stage guitar as well if you want to play it that way. This one is actually purely acoustic, and we don't put that many guitars out of here without a pickup system. You'll see if you watch our shipping videos, almost every guitar has a pickup system, but the way you get to buy our guitars on our website, you get to choose from ground up. You don't have to put a pickup system in at all. So if you think that you're going to be playing mostly acoustic, by all means leave the pickup out, and it just simplifies the guitar for you. But yeah, if you want to pick up it doesn't do any harm to have it in there as well, even if you're not using it. So this one is a beautiful example of redwood burl. Really nice burl in here, and I love the way there's like a quilted section down here at the bottom. Just creates these little V's as we book matched it here. Very nice little detail and design. And the back and sides is the vibrant amber. So vibrant amber and redwood burl go beautifully together. And again, that same inlay with the white vines with leaves. So that's strange. 3 in a row, exactly the same inlay. And it's crazy how popular inlay has been since we started it. You know, we only have added inlay onto our website 2 years now, I think. And I mean, already probably 70% of all guitars have inlay on it, but it's a really nice addition. We enjoy doing it. Now Keith in Ohio, this is an X20, and a really beautiful X20. I always talk about how beautiful blue quilted maple is, and it's just got so much depth to it. It's a really deep blue, and the quilting on this just gives that extra dimension to it. So it's just got so much movement, so much depth. You really look like, you know, looks like you're looking way deep down into the ocean here when you look into that top. I really love that. Fretboard inlay on this one is the gold vines, and it's got that really nice sheen to it. So people ask about the material that we use for the inlays, and the inlays, there's a combination of metal powders and resins, and then we put it into, we create cavities and put it in there and level it out. And what it does is gives us this really nice sort of sheen to it when it's polished. And it's not like just normal metal, so it doesn't, you know, just have a really bright look, and that's what I like. I like that it's got, you know, a little bit of a metallic sheen, but it's not really, it's almost like vintage and antique looking, rather than it being just like real bright metal. And so that's one of the things that I really try and do, is just get the right tones, the right shades, the right textures, just to make everything really work together. Back and sides on this is a blue carbon, so it's our black carbon with the blue, transparent blue over the top, and which is a really dark blue, but when the light catches it, it just it looks beautiful. Now, next one we've got out is going to Alex in how do I pronounce that? Ardoin in Scotland, and this is another X20 candy stripe padauk. And as I mentioned, candy stripe padauk is our theme today, and you can see why. It's just such a beautiful wood. All these are natural colors. This has not been stained in any way, and it's just got these beautiful vibrant reds, oranges, tones of browns, lighter browns, and blacks in there as well. So just so much contrast and color, and with that stripes, it just really has a very dramatic effect on the top, and really beautiful finish. This one has got the Celtic knots in silver on the fretboard here, and then a red carbon back and sides, which is always a good choice with the candy stripe padauk. Pickup system we have here is the Graphtec adjustable piezos combined with K&K Pure Minis on the inside, and that combination works really well. Allows you to blend between the two pickup systems and just find exactly the sweet spot that you like. So then we've got Morgan in Tennessee, another X20 candy stripe padauk, and this is what I love about the candy stripe, is that everything is just slightly different. There's no two pieces the same. This one has this beautiful lighter brown color in the center. I love that, just this little red dynamic stripe in the middle here. We've got these knots on either side, just gives a little bit of extra dimension to the top, and the deep reds going on there. Beautiful finish. This one has we've kept the fretboard plain on it, and you can see just how beautiful as well, you know, without an inlay. Just that, something really nice about that, the unidirectional carbon top, or unidirectional carbon fretboard on there as well. And that was the way all our guitars were. It was kind of a signature thing for us, just to have a plain fretboard and make all about the top. But inlays are beautiful, and certainly I like the plain carbon as well. Back and sides is amber, dark amber, and HyVibe pickup system. So that amber really picks up nicely just on the colors and tones here running down the center. Very similar. Then we've got Tony in British Columbia. Tony's got another X20, and this is redwood burl. And redwood burl, if you go through our website, go to the 3D builder, have a look at the redwood burl. You're going to see all the amazing patterns, and that's what we love about redwood burl. It's just like a kaleidoscope of patterns and designs, and this is a really nice example of that. Beautiful patterns down here. This very nice. It's almost like a marbled effect going on down here, and then kind of going to a bigger pattern as it goes up into the fretboard. Again, silver Celtic knots on the fretboard, black hardware, and this one's a vibrant amber back and sides. So it's nice to see so many different color combinations, and you can see how they work together. Again, HyVibe pickup system on this one, so another popular week for the HyVibe. And then we have another Tony. This one's in Newfoundland, and this Tony has gone for spalted chen on an X20. Big week for X20s actually, quite a nice selection there. Beautiful piece of spalted chen. What I love about spalted chen is the amazing abstract designs. It's got these really big, bold patterns on it, and I love the colors and the vibrancy of the center. It's got this iridescence to it. It's like a deep gold, and just beautiful center, that light wood. And if we look at the fretboard is the white Celtic knots on here, beautiful against that unidirectional carbon, and a vibrant amber back and sides, and a HyVibe pickup system again. So that's a really nice one for Tony. And I think that's not Tony's first emerald, so let us know how you like that one, Tony. Then we have Samuel in Arizona. Now check this out. I was just looking at this before we started the video, and I love the patterns on this Royal Ebony. Everybody's going to see something different in that, depending on how they've slept the night before and what they've been drinking or eating or whatever. It's a bit of a trip. I was just looking in here and I could see this really cool little face in here, and yeah, everybody sees something different in the Royal Ebonies. It's a bit of a test, so let us know what you see in that. So beautiful Royal Ebony. Fretboard is the gold vines with leaves against that unidirectional carbon, and we have the beautiful Shirtler tuners here on our slotted headstock, and this is a nylon guitar, of course, and we do a lot of nylon guitars here. Really nice crossover between nylon and regular steel string in a lot of ways, because we build our nylon guitars with a slightly slimmer neck, contoured fretboard, and I just like to make them, yeah, it's not like a super traditional classical guitar, but very well received, work well for many styles of guitar playing. Pickup system in this one is the LR Baggs Element, so you've got the volume and tone control just in here, and the back and sides of this is red carbon. It's a beautiful nylon. Now we've got Jared in New York, and this is an X30 baritone. So our standard baritone is based on our X20, and it works really well, but if you really want that big bassy sound, big deep sound, then probably the X30 is a fantastic way to go for baritone. And this is a really, really nice example. So our big jumbo body, this is our biggest body. That's a really large jumbo, and it doesn't excuse for its size in any way. It's a big body to give a big sound, and a baritone, it's a big bodied baritone with a big sound. So beautiful piece of koa on this. Love how this big dark center runs down here, kind of frames the neck and the bridge, and then the lighter flames on the side. So beautiful flame koa, really extremely flamed koa, and just gives a fantastic look to that top. A lot of movement to it. You can really see the iridescence and how it has that holographic movement as we tip it to the light. And back and sides is amber, and amber is a great choice with koa. So fantastic baritone guitar. Again, no pickup system in this, so it's all about that acoustic projection and power, and that's certainly going to deliver that. Now I'm going to leave this one to last because it's just so cool. And we have Franklin in Maryland. Franklin has gone for an X10 slimline. So it's kind of like the Virtuo, but more based and aimed towards acoustic playing. So so it's an acoustic guitar, slim body. We've got the Graphtec piezos here. We've got the Crevo humbucker pickup here, which has been designed really to complement the acoustic tones, whereas in the Virtuo it's got the humbuckers that are more kind of to contrast the acoustic tones. We've also got the MIDI connectivity here, so very versatile acoustic guitar. The top on here is, good question. It could be redwood burl or it could be roble burl. So if this is your guitar, Franklin, you know, you can answer. Maybe we'll just check that and we'll put a little caption on what this veneer actually is. But a really beautiful top, and amber carbon back and sides. And last one today, well, second last I guess, is going to Kevin in Georgia, and another X10 slimline. And this is the X10 slimline candy stripe padauk. We've got the Graphtec piezos, K&K Pure Minis inside, and we've got that stereo output, which allows you to really blend and be creative if you want to go with stereo. We've got the gold Celtic knots here. We've got red carbon back and sides, black hardware, and that's a beautiful slimline acoustic guitar. Fantastic for stage work or just playing acoustically. So last one, and a big candy stripe padauk guitar to finish today. This is going to, I should have worked out how to pronounce that before. Guillaume would be. I'm sure I've said that totally wrong in Paris. I apologize. I should have worked out the pronunciation before I started. So this is a Synergy X20 super treble harp guitar. Now, we just recently stopped doing the super trebles. We've got a small batch of them that are coming through. Because of changes just in our production line here, it's become harder and harder for the super trebles to be done. That's something I used to build personally myself. I'm less directly involved in manufacturing day to day anymore, so it's become much more difficult to carry out some of these highly customized guitars like this. But we have this one, and there's a couple more coming through as well, and it's really quite special to see these coming through because I enjoyed building them over the years, and I'll miss doing them, but we'll still certainly be doing the standard harp guitars. And maybe someday in the future we'll work out a better way to handle custom production like that, and we'll be able to do them again. Yeah, so what we've got going on here, we've got our standard Synergy harp guitar. So it starts off with a 6-string guitar in the center. This one's actually a fan fret 6-string guitar. We've got our sub bass strings here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 bass strings here. We've got 8 super trebles, and all going into individual pickups. So we've used the Graphtec pickups right across here, and they work fantastically well. They give all that definition to each individual string, and when you amplify this, it's just like an orchestra. Acoustically, it's also just like an orchestra, and yeah, it's just such a big sound. We've got black carbon back and sides, gold hardware, that big piece of candy stripe padauk, got such beautiful colors in that, and that beautiful light wood just running down the top here. What a beautiful guitar to finish off today. And I'm really proud that we can build things like this. You know, it's difficult to build things like this in a production factory. And you know, I suppose that's the progression of where we've gone over the years. We started off here as a small shop, me building guitars by myself, me with a couple other guys. And we've moved towards being a team of 40 people building production guitars in a customized way. And that's what I love. You know, every guitar here is unique and different. Not all as unique and different as the Synergy we just finished on, but everyone's unique in its own way. Different colors, different combinations. And I worked really hard at being able to find a way to expand our business, maintain quality, maintain service, and be even more customized. So I know you guys are enjoying that, so thanks for being part of that. Now I'm going to let you see what we've got going on for Pick of the Week. So if you've been watching over the last few weeks, we've been doing Pick of the Week. And what that is I just select a batch of guitars out of our stock. And you know, we just a theme. So different themes, different days. And this week it's going to be Candy Stripe Padauk, because we have 4 beautiful ones in our shipping video. So I thought we'll see what we've got in stock. So, so we've got this 7-string X20 over here. Really nice Candy Stripe Padauk. A lot of stripes in that. I really like that top. We've got an X10 hiding down in here. Candy Stripe Padauk and amber back and sides. I've got this beautiful X20 nylon. Red carbon back and sides. Of course, we have a Virtuo, and that's a very different Candy Stripe Padauk. Very dramatic top, really interesting pattern. And the last one of my Pick of the Week is a beautiful X7 up here. So if you want to see more and hear my description on those, make sure and check out Pick of the Week next Monday. So we have to go to the screen and have a look at the guitars that shipped out of custom. But the one thing I also wanted to say to you just at this point, if you're interested in Emerald guitars at all, if you have any questions, please get in touch with our sales team. We have our guys here, Davy, Kev and Casey, and they're on hand to answer any of your questions. So send them an email to sales@emeraldguitars.com or drop them a message on our live chat, or you can arrange a call. So if you go onto our website, you can actually book a call where we can call you back and do a video call with you and take you through all the specs. So yeah, definitely just engage with them, reach out to them. That's what they're there for. Any questions, they're happy to answer. So let's jump on and have a look at our stock guitars. Okay, so these are the guitars that have shipped out from stock already in the past week. So we didn't keep them hanging around to do a shipping video. We wanted to get them straight out to you, and we'll have a look at them and give you a shout out now on the screen. So the first one went out to Joseph in Florida, an X20 and finished in green carbon and the LR Bags element pickup system. So hopefully that's not going to summer in Florida that got beat up with that storm. Sad to see that over the last week. Carl in California, a Virtuo, another green carbon, and the silver dots up the fretboard. Then we've got Keith in England, and a beautiful Virtuo in vintage amber and quilted maple, and a beautiful piece of quilted maple. And I was talking earlier about how we've got some new quilted maple stock coming in, so I'm excited to see more of that coming through, because it's such a beautiful veneer, and if we run out it'd break my heart, but we've got enough for another couple hundred guitars, thankfully. So and it's some of the best I've ever seen. Yeah, beautiful one you've got there, Keith. And then we've got Joe in Washington, another Virtuo. So Virtuos have been popular, and this was blue vibrant weave and black hardware. So I think that's it for, oh no, Keith in Michigan, an X30 finished in black Pau Ferro, that's that darker Pau Ferro, and amber back and sides. So a nice big jumbo to finish off this week. Yeah, that is this. So that's it. Thanks for watching this week. Another great selection of guitars going out. Oh, one thing I want to tell you about is new Emerald merch. So this is one of the new Emerald t-shirts that I'm wearing here, and you'll see the Emerald logo on the back. I really like this. I've been wearing this one a lot, and but yeah, we've designed a whole new suite of Emerald t-shirts and hoodies, and we launched it about a week ago. We didn't really launch it, we just put it online, and you guys have been loving it so far. Definitely a lot of merch been going out. So we have a third party that we work along with that delivers that, so it's not actually shipping directly from our factory here. We have another provider, so it means that if you're ordering in America, it's being shipped from an American warehouse. If you're ordering from Europe, it's coming from Europe, so it makes it much easier and faster for you to be able to get our merch. And it's beautiful quality, beautiful designs. Between myself and Richard, we've come up with some designs that I think you guys love. So go on to the website, have a look at the merch section, and let us know in the comments if you've already ordered something, or if you see something that you like. Let us know if we've done a good job there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.